Hi, today we are going to see about the gyroscope types. In previous video we are discussed about the activation devices and that we discussed construction and working principle of gyroscope. In this lecture we are going to discuss about the gyroscope types. So before entering to that, we can recall some points about the gyroscope. We know that the gyroscope is used to measure the angular velocity of the particular object, and we know that the accelerometer is used to measure the linear momentum of the particular object, linear motion or direction of the particular object, and gyroscope is used to measure the angular rotation or tilt angle or orientation of the object. And this is mounted on a base, and it contains the gyroscope frame, and it has two inner circles. That one is represented as a gimbal, rotor, and the center one is a spine axle. And it has three top rotations, that is yaw, pitch and roll. And the parts of gyroscope we know is spin axis, gimbal, rotor and gyroscope frame. And the design of gyroscope, it includes the massive rotor fixed on the supporting rings, that is gimbals. Central rotor is available, and the rotation is measured by the in terms of degrees per unit time. And the rotor has the 3 degrees of rotational freedom. And if we go for types of gyroscope, the following main 3 types are used in the gyroscope. That is a mechanical gyroscope, optical gyroscope and gas bearing gyroscope. The mechanical gyroscope is nothing but our normal gyroscope types. So based on the size, it is a larger to small. Again, the gyroscope is classified into so many types. The first one is ring laser gyroscopes, that is mainly used in space shuttle and aircraft solutions. The next one is a fiber optic gyroscope. It is the fiber optic gyroscope is used in motor boats and race cars. And the last one is a fluid gyroscope. It is mostly used in car navigation, mobile games, and the digital cameras, radio controlled helicopters, and it is used for robot balanced control and motion sensing, etc. The vibrational gyroscopes are the most wanted in nowadays. And if we see about the mechanical gyroscope, it is designed in the picture. It is gravitation, due to working is based on the gravitational pull, and it contains the gimbal and rotor. And it is the most commonly used or known gyroscopes. Here the mechanical gyroscope is depend on only the ball bearing to spin, and it is replaced with modern forms of gyroscope. They are noisier. It finds the application in the navigation in large aircraft and missile guidance. And if we come to optical gyroscope, the optical gyroscopes are dependent on the mainly ball bearing or the rotating wheels. And it also not based on the conversion of angular momentum. And the optical gyroscope mainly used on the 2 optic fiber coils and in different from orientations. So it has the 2 mirrors, and it has on producing laser beams and source of laser input also available. Since there is no movement in the optical gyroscope, these are considered to be durable and find applications in mostly spacecraft and rockets. And the third one is a gas bearing gyroscope. The gas bearing gyroscope is the friction between the moving parts reduced by the suspecting rotor with the help of pressurized gas. The NASA used a gas bearing gyroscope in the development of Hubble telescope. Compared to other gyroscopes, gas bearing is a quieter and more accurate one. The gas bearing gyroscope consists of a spin motor shaft and aligned with a case, and this is the rotor part of the gas bearing gyroscope, and this is the gimbal. and torsionally it has a flexible coupling, and due to this movement it will give the accurate and particular angular moment result. In the applications of gyroscope, mostly it is uses in boats and spacecraft and aeroplanes. And in aeroplanes, the orientation and the pitch are determined against the steady spin and gyroscope. And in spacecraft, it is used to achieve the desired target navigations is done with the gyroscope help. And in stabilization of the large boats and satellites, it is used to help of massive gyroscopes is used. And gyroscopes are used in hydroathletics in maintain the direction of tunnel mining. And main applications are used in smartphones with the combination of accelerometers. This will providing the excellent motion sensing in nowadays. And if we know about the difference between the accelerometer and gyroscope, and accelerometer is used to detect the vibrations, and if the electromechanical device used to measure the vibrations. And the accelerometer is used to measure the linear movement of the particular object, and gyroscope is used to measure the all types of rotation. And signal to noise ratio is lower. In gyroscope, SNR ratio is higher, and it cannot used to measure the angular velocity, but in gyroscope it is used to measurement the angular velocity. And in accelerometer it is used for sensing axis orientation, and it is used for sensing angular orientation. And this is the massive structure of the accelerometer and the gyroscope. And this gives the massive axis or massive direction movement for the smartphones, which is used by the gyroscope sensors. And it is used to measure the multiple moving masses. Thank you.